Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be making a YouTube video explaining how the stock market works. So I want to talk a little bit about this series. I just want to make a little series, not too long, just going over the basics about the stock market. Now, in this I will be covering what the stock market is, different trading strategies that people use, and just simple vocabulary that everyone that's looking into the stock market should know. So I want to offer a disclaimer. This is not a series that is going to give you advice on how to trade. It's not going to give you tips. We're not going to name stocks or anything. We are just giving out information and knowledge. Intro to the stock market. So today's lesson is going to be, what is the stock market? Stock market. So what is the stock market? The stock market is a place where individual and institutional investors come together to buy and sell shares in a public venue. So I want you guys to notice here, it says individual and institutional. What does that mean? So individual are people like you and me. It's just one person that goes in and they can either buy or sell shares in a public venue. We're going to get to that in a bit. Institutions, they're usually corporations, companies, hedge funds, where they manage millions and billions of dollars for other people. So you can put your money into an institution and then make the decisions for you. But we'll get more into that later. Shares and shareholders. What is a share? A share is a percentage of ownership in a company. Shares can be purchased through a broker. Fidelity and TD Ameritrade are the most reputable brokers, but apps such as Robinhood and Webull are breaking through as simpler brokers to reach a wider and younger audience. You become a shareholder as soon as you purchase a stock. Market hours. So a lot of people around the world usually go on the New York Stock Exchange, which opens at 9:30 a.m. and closes at 4 p.m. in Eastern time. So please make sure to check your time zone. I know over here we use Central Time, so it'd be from 8:30 to 3. And it's open from Monday through Friday. It's not open on the weekends. This is a time when stocks are bought and sold. People from all over the world trade on the stock market, and some people, like in India, like in Africa, in some places in Europe, they wake up at night to trade on the market. We also have foreign markets, which is just other countries that have their own stock exchanges, and of course different time zones, they trade at different times. Notable examples are the Shanghai Stock Exchange and the Paris Stock Exchange. There's also many alternative markets. You could look at cryptocurrency markets, which focus on digital currencies, and those are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Forex markets focus on the trading of currencies and are also open 24/7. Forex, the most popular thing people do on the Forex is they trade the American dollar with euros. Where can I look at the market? Apple products, such as iPhones, they have the Stocks app. Other types of phones have different apps and websites that are available, and they can all track the stock market live. There's so much to learn before making any decision, including you have to practice your mentality, you have to look at market trends, you have to learn a lot about stock terms. If you're looking to get into the market, I encourage you guys, please learn as much as possible before you make any big decisions. And if you're not looking to get in the market, again, these are just educational videos. We're just going over basic concepts, basic ideas, so you can do whatever you want with that information. Today, we're also going to be going over lesson 2, which is reading a chart. All right, so I encourage you guys to, at this point, to pause the video and look at this image. This is one of the simplest charts available. You know, professional traders, their charts are incredibly complex with a bunch of different lines and colors and patterns, but this is one of the simplest charts available. And I want to ask you guys, what information can you extract from this? So just pause the video for a second and just try and see what can you tell me that you can see here. All right, so you should have paused the video. You might have seen a thing or two, and now we're gonna be going over them. All right, here at the top left and the top right, you can see the stock symbol, AAPL, in this case represents Apple Inc. The current price for one share is $116.82, which is a 1.85% decrease from the opening price. We're gonna be getting into opening price and all that later. These on the bottom left indicate the opening price, the day high, and the day low. So one important thing that you have to know about stocks is that the price of a stock, when the market is open, the price of a stock changes every single second. when the market opens at 9:30 a.m. on this particular day, it was 119.96. That's the price at opening. And then every single second after that is going to be changing. So the high is the high of the day. That means it reached 120.42 at the highest point, which could be any time during the day. And the lowest was 116.27. Right here you can see we have the volume. Stock's volume is the amount of shares that change ownership in the day. So higher volumes indicate that the stock is more popular, that it's changing hands more often, which some people see as a good thing because it can help you sell quicker, liquidate quicker. Some people might not be attracted to that, but it all depends on your strategy. The price earnings ratio is just that. It's the company's stock price against its earnings. So higher PE ratios generally indicate overvalued stocks, but there's many uses to this ratio that we're going to discuss in future lessons. The market capitalization is the value of every stock for a company combined. The market cap, in short, is determined by multiplying the number of shares in existence by the price per share. This indicates the size of the company and is often compared to other stocks in the same industry. Right here, Apple has a market cap of 1.998 trillion, and that's probably one of the biggest ones that are on the market. These values right here, they indicate the 52-week highs, the highest price in the year, 52-week low, lowest price in the year, and the average volume. And then by average, you could be talking about the average for the week, the average for the month, the average for the year. The yield. Yield is the percentage gained on an investment over a period of time. So we could be talking about a yield for like a month. The beta is a numerical value that measures a stock's responsiveness to changes in the market. So a beta greater than 1, the stock is moving more than the market, which provides more risk but greater returns. For example, if stocks are dropping and the beta is really high, it might mean that it might drop even more. Or if the market's going up, the beta might indicate that's going even higher up. And then last but not least, we have the earnings per share, which is calculated by dividing the company's profit by the number of shares. The higher the EPS, the more profitable the company is considered to be. So what else does this graph tell you? Well, for one thing, you can say that the red color indicates the price is below the opening price. So if you guys can see right here, we have a little dashed line. That is indicating the opening price. And it's always going to be there just for reference. So the red is going to indicate that we're below the opening price. The green indicates above opening price. If this right here were to go past this, the whole thing would turn green. The buttons on the top show different graphs that indicate a stock's performance over different periods of time. Different types of traders will look at different types of graphs. Right here today, we can see it was not a good day. But if you were to click 1 year, 2 years, you would just see a green graph going straight up because that's how much this company has grown. And that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You might have learned a thing or two. I encourage you guys to keep researching, and I will continue this series. It was good to make another video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good one.